Adult entertainment workers, what was the saddest request you have ever received? One evening I was contacted by a guy for an evening dinner date, but wanted the whole evening. I agreed to a price that means I'll stick around until breakfast, and he asked me to meet him at a restaurant I know. When I met him in person, I couldn't believe my eyes. This guy was gorgeous, and I mean paid model pretty. I couldn't understand why he contacted me. The man had 3 stunning women eyeing him up as soon as he entered the room. Still, he was nice and sweet, although clearly incredibly nervous, so we sat and drank and talked, ate our food and generally had a pleasant evening. He took a while to open up, so I did most of the small talk to start with, but he soon opened up, and seemed like a real, genuine nice guy. Still baffled as to why this guy needed to hire a worker, the meal came to an end and he started to close up again. I started to think he had his V card, who was super nervous. I called a cab to take us back to his place. When we got through the door, he rushed to the kitchen and grabbed a bottle of booze and just started chugging. I took the bottle off him and tried to get him to relax, told him to take a breath, put on some music and to meet me in the bedroom. Eventually he walked in, eyes turned to the floor. I sat him on the edge of the bed, unzipped his trousers. He was limp. I looked up at him to say something, and realized he was breathing heavily because he was trying to hold back tears, which wasn't working because they were rolling down his cheeks. He burst into tears and started sobbing uncontrollably. Turns out he was gay. He had tried coming out to his parents, and apparently his mom basically carried on like he hadn't said anything, but his dad just kept laughing, saying it was a phase, he would get over it. When he tried to convince his dad the feelings were real, his dad made him phone me. We sat and talked for hours, about how he had never been able to tell anyone about his interests, and that his parents had been the first people he confided in. He hadn't got many friends because he was worried about being bullied, and he had always known he was gay, so he had never had a girlfriend. I just cuddled him while he talked, not saying a word. When I left in the morning he tried to give me money, but I left it on his counter after he got in the shower. I wanted to text him later, to see if he ever sorted things out with his parents, but at the time I felt like he might think I was weird because I wasn't his friend. I was a call girl. A few weeks later I saw his picture on the local news, and my blood ran cold because I knew the instant I saw it what had happened. I heard from some friends in college that he took his life because his dad disowned him.